The following presentation is part of a series of videos that will demonstrate the SafeDecisions website. This video will teach you the functions and features related to employee or worker management. Before we begin, let's look at why an employment section is needed. Access to the employee section of the website is given to the owner, manager, and human resource type users. First and foremost, employees need access to the website. You will create each employee or worker profile and define their roles as website users. You will then add documents such as worker employment applications. And you will learn how the profile helps drive other functions and reports on the website. Let's take a look at the database and how it understands employee data. We start with a table in the database called Address Book. The Address Book table is much like an address book on your phone or computer. Each customer, company, contact, location, employee, and user has information stored about them in their own address book entry. The address book table is able to identify customers, companies, contacts, locations, employees, and users by their ID number. Let's take a look at how this works. Each employee you add to the website is given an ID that is stored in a table in the database called Employee. That ID is then referenced in the address book table. The different types of employees are listed in another table in the database called Employee Type. When you create a worker's profile, you will need to select an employee type from a drop-down list. The employee types in the list are dynamically pulled from this table and shown for you to choose from. When you select the worker's type, it is then referenced with that user's ID. To demonstrate the employee section of the SafeDecisions website, you're going to pretend to be Martha. Martha's only job with SafeDecisions is human resources. She does not need access to any other parts of the website. Her only concern is keeping employee records and giving workers access to parts of the website so they can do their job. Write down Martha's username and password so that you can use it to log in. Her username is her email address, martha@sd.com. Her password is capital S, lowercase afe, 5555. Time to add some employees. Go to the testing domain sd.monethos.com and click on the Login button. The database knows what type of user you are based on your address book details, so everyone logs in from one place. Click the Login button at the top of the page. When you click the Login button, you will be taken to this page. Here you will enter Martha's username and password. When you type in Martha's password, you will see dots and not the text you're entering. This is to help keep her credentials safe and secure. This is the only information that Martha has access to. Let's take a look at the page. There is a button to click when you want to add a new employee. You will click this icon to edit a worker's information once you've already added it. If you need to only see a list of specific employee types, you can click here. Clicking the All button will display all workers. The Contact button will show the worker's profile on the left side of the screen, and in another video you will learn how an owner type user will see more data on the right section. There is a button called Request that only shows up for service techs. Clicking this will show a list of service requests for that specific worker. You will click the File button when you want to upload a file from your computer about that specific employee. Martha only has access to the Employee section. She will get this error message if trying to click on another section. Adding a new employee is easy. This form can be changed or amended to support your needs. Go ahead and add some employees, fake or real. The key is to learn and test the system. Then go back and edit the data. Martha has the ability to see service requests but will not have access to schedule service or view specific details. You can click on the File button of a user to upload an employee's application or I-9 form, for example. Go ahead and give it a try. This ends our Employee section demonstration. Take some time and get to know this section. The next video will demonstrate the functions of the online store.